Professor Chomsky, you've almost entirely glossed over the numerous war crimes and violations of international law which have committed by Hamas, the ruling party in Gaza. These include this targeting of civilian populations by sending thousands of rockets into southern Israel, and Hamas's well-documented use of human shields by doing things like hiding their armaments in preschools, ambulances, and hospitals. I was wondering if you had a response to these crimes.
Yeah. As for the well-documented facts that you mentioned, the documentation is zero. The sole source for those claims is Israeli propaganda. Maybe it's true, maybe it isn't. It's hard to imagine where you could hide in Gaza or live in Gaza, except near a civilian target. Israel, of course, does it all the time. So if you ask where the Israeli military command is, it's right in the middle of the cities. Where are they going to put it? Sure, even though the documentation happens to be zero, not well documented, nevertheless it's almost certainly true, and it offers no justification whatsoever for destroying the universities, destroying the schools, mental health clinics, attacking hospitals, shooting at ambulances, all the other crimes that you can read about if you want to bother looking. And the crimes are really serious. So, which I brought with me, a report which I have not seen reported in the American press from the, let's see if I can find it, from the Gaza water utility. This is January 10th, a press release. They describe, I won't bother reading it, but they essentially describe how hundreds of thousands of people in Gaza are without water because of Israeli attacks on water systems and also attacks on sewage systems and, in fact, power plants, which make anything run, so that one discharging pond is leading to a major catastrophe that threatens the lives of thousands of people just by drowning in sewage flooding. Well, okay, sure, some Israeli propagandist can tell you, yeah, there was a mortar hidden in the sewage system. Maybe there was. Does that have anything to do with these atrocities? Nothing, for very simple reasons, the ones I mentioned. There is a right to resort to violence in self-defense if there are no alternatives. And in this case, there are very clear alternatives. Stop the criminal activities and accept a peace treaty. Okay? Not very hard. Stop your crimes, and that'll end the rocketing that you're concerned with.